Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Look who we have here with us today. We're so excited. Yay, you're here with us.
He even has in front of me.
Yes, yeah. Had to move him up, and we had to move Kelly back a little bit, you know.
We're not behind the curtain. Just saying.
Can I just say that you guys are like the best sports ever? Because, you know, we come to you with all these wacky ideas, and you say, okay.
No surprise there. It was her idea again.
One take.
That's right. It only takes Miller one take to do something goofy.
Oh, absolutely. And that's what makes this place such a great place to work. So can't find anything better. And I know that all of us would say the same thing. So, well, so someone was much in demand to be frozen last week. We could make you sing Let It Go.
We could.
That's what I should have sang in there.
Oh, you should have. Oh, you should have. You didn't have the director with you. The director was busy.
Yes.
That's you. So.
Yeah. Okay. So, oh well. Yeah. But anyway, so realizing that all of you are so anxious to see Kevin and hear from him too, and you know, he's such a huge part of the Health Hut, of course, but he's always flying under the radar, and
it takes talent.
Absolutely it does, and we just love that. So we thought, what a great idea to have a kind of behind the curtain episode. So if you don't know what that's from, then you're behind the times, but not the curtain, the times. So
well, it's easy to do. When I have a great staff like this, it's easy to fly low and stay from being grounded. So it's just it's an honor to work with all the gals here, and
well, you know how much we love you.
But it's a good thing because everyone works so hard, studies so hard, and really puts an effort to making sure that all of our customers are taken care of just like they take care of their own family. So,
well, that's a really good point, Kevin, and I think that's something that makes you guys so different from anywhere else. This is a retail store, so you put product on the shelf and you sell it, right? That's all. But that's not all. Mm-hmm. And that's far from being all. And I know I've been here for about 4 years, and just a little over, and just have been so thankful to be with you guys because you are so focused on people's health, and just that caring and compassion for every customer who walks through the door. Kevin, I know that you are down at the Beaver store oftentimes, and you know, I can't tell you how many times someone will walk in here and say, oh, you know, Kevin sent me up here because this, that, and the other thing, and you know, and it's just that you've spent the time with them. Well,
the philosophy that we have is a philosophy that we live by. So it's, and I've shared with you, I've shared with every employee that we bring in that this is a job, but it does not dictate your life. Meaning family comes first.
Yes. So true.
And again, I'll even go back further. Back when we started the stores years ago, we were in another location, and part of our lease stipulated that we would be open on Sundays. We had to be open on Sundays.
Oh, interesting.
And we had bought the store off of Kelly's mom and dad. And one of the first things I did was, and they didn't have a big position on that other than the fact that they didn't open on Sundays. But when I took the store over, I had a new lease and there was new language and it was in there. And I just point blank told them, I said, we weren't going to do it because we go to church on Sunday. We wanted our staff the opportunity to do that. So it started there, fighting that battle with the landlord at the time, but that quickly went away because God's hand was in it. And we then started the premise that how do you want it, because I'm not an easy customer. I like to go in and I like the people to treat me nice.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to tell me what they know. If they know, if they don't know it, that's fine too.
Right.
But also, I want to feel like I'm not being pressured into things.
Mm-hmm.
That's why none of our staff works on commission. I
Right.
threw that out a long time ago. You get paid, we want to pay you a good salary. We want you to work for the customer. Because without customers, we're closing the doors.
Right.
So it's a matter of treating the people like you want to be treated
Mm-hmm.
to every avenue that goes down. That's showing them your time and your effort, having the training and the skills
Right.
to let them make a good decision, help them make a good decision. And that in itself, just I'll digress a little bit to address that. We have decided and looked at doctors. Doctors, for the most part, represent some of the highly educated
Mm-hmm.
people in our society. They're the upper crust of intelligence just to get that far and become a doctor.
Right.
So we look at that and we say, okay, fine. Look at all the hours, look at all the training they put into being able to do their job.
Mm-hmm.
I took that and said, okay, fine. We're not doctors, nor do we profess to be doctors,
Right. Absolutely.
or anything as far as prescribing, and
Mm-hmm.
we're not pharmacists. But I thought, wow, how great would that be if we could take that principle of educating ourselves
Mm-hmm.
to have, and now we do with the resources available to all of our vendors.
Oh yeah.
And they've taken that premise too, because they no longer just give you printed information. They give you folks, and they have educational departments, which, we ask all of our staff to do a minimum of 3 trainings a month.
Mm-hmm.
You're reimbursed. I mean, we're taking care of customers. In the bottom line, the customers then get someone they can speak to that can help them make a decision.
Right.
As when you're with a doctor, that doctor is extremely well informed. He does follow-up education, as we feel we all need follow-up education.
Right. Absolutely.
So we treat people like they want to be treated. We give them product for a fair price.
Mm-hmm.
We've taken it to different levels now with discount days, and
Right.
Kelly and Lauren work very hard with getting programs for different groups of our products throughout the store for these monthly sales.
Yes.
And on top of all that, it's in an effort to get the customers a fair price for a fair product.
Right. Right.
I mean, we all know that you can shop online.
Right. Yeah.
Downside
That's a big
is
thing.
there's nobody
Mm-hmm.
who do you ask questions to?
Right. Absolutely.
I mean, so I really think that our premise works on the fact, treat people like you want to be treated, be able to discuss and help them make good decisions with products, and be there for them when they need some guidance, shoulder to cry on,
Yes.
some
Mm-hmm.
personal
that
tidbits.
happens. Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, in that respect, we have to understand that we can't and we don't know everybody's name that walks through the door.
Right.
Especially with masks on. I mean,
this is true.
And let's not even go there, but just saying. But, the mask thing for me has been a stickler of a point, because I'm down at the store in Beaver on limited.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully normally when I hear their voice,
right. Right.
Now
I know who you are.
Face.
Yeah, there you go.
So,
Absolutely.
I didn't mean to go off on a tangent,
but
I think it's
wonderful.
important that the customers folks know that, we're not just here to fill your bag up.
Right. Absolutely.
I don't know how many times I've said, you know what? We've been here for 50 years. We'll be here for, God willing, another 50.
Right.
Take this literature, read, educate yourself.
Yes.
Come back, let us answer some questions. Because the worst case scenario is you have a counter full of vitamins and minerals and products, and a month later you look over there and say, why am I taking those? What are they for?
Right. Exactly.
That's terrible. I wouldn't do
Right.
it. I don't want to do that to somebody.
No. Knowledge is power. And that's one of our frequent sayings around here. So you have to know. And we want you to know what you're getting and why you're getting it and all of those things. So that's so important. So just a little nod to our video that came out on Sunday.
That was my laptop that I was working on. Just having you know that. Might be a little bit out of date, but it still works fine for me.
Yes, we're all a bunch of
I
technological
had that right next to my abacus.
That's why Health Hut is so successful.
Scary.
Exactly why. So hi, Amber. And yes, knowledge is power. And hi, Liz. Good to see everybody today. Mike, good to see you too. Thanks for tuning in with us. And so today we'll be giving away a bunch of things. Actually, are we giving them away next time? Or is it today?
No, it'll be...
Stephanie, chime in on that, if you will. I think it's next time.
Next time. Because we want to do it in front of them.
Right. Mm-hmm. So how we're doing it today, we're giving away 4 $10 Health Hut gift cards. And that will be by tagging who you'd like to take to Oz with you. Because in case you didn't know... that is the reference, The Wizard of Oz, the man behind the curtain. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
If they don't know that, they need to watch the movie because it's an awesome movie.
Yes.
I was busy.
Very fun.
I was very busy.
We got Sophia, and we got, we'll announce our winners next week. So if you can't make it live, you've still got a chance to win. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So keep commenting, keep tagging people, and share our videos because this is a great one. Not too many businesses will allow you kind of behind the scenes to see how they run their lives, but that's how transparent the Millers are, and that's how blessed this community is to have Health Hut and just to have a place to go where there are people who care about you. You mentioned about, just sharing with customers in the aisles. There was a woman in last week who was going through a very similar situation to something I was going through a couple years ago. And she was just exhausted and weary, and I just got to reach out and pray with her right in the aisle, and you could just see, like, she just kind of was much lighter walking out of the store, and she's like, God wanted me to come in here today.
How often do we hear that?
Yes. Yeah. And not uncommon for someone to get a hug or just a prayer or whatever they need, in addition to whatever supplements they need. Right,
absolutely. And many of them call me at night or call me during the day or message us, and we're always available.
And so may I ask, who can do that? That these people are available to you at any time, and are so willing. Well, you have a life,
yeah,
or you're supposed to. Speaking of which, I understand that Kevin, one of your favorite things to do is play golf.
Yes.
So here we have a golfer. You don't want to see me with a golf club, but that's okay.
Don't get too close.
Not intentionally. But do you get questioned out on the golf course about the business?
Yeah,
and things like that?
We develop a relationship through playing golf.
Mm-hmm.
And through that relationship, people find out about me, I find out about them. And there is a lot of discussions back and forth. CBD, for instance, for pain. I mean, I'm 65 years old, and who I play with are generally older. And one gentleman in particular, he's a member at Seven Oaks, going through a lot of concerns over a knee replacement. And early in the spring, I got together with him, and he was just in Saturday when I was working, and he said, next week I'm going for a replacement. He says, when I started this whole ordeal with you, he says, all I was trying to do is be able to get
to survive
a few more months until then, because then I knew my golfing was over. and he bought another bottle of the CBD for
The gold?
Or?
no, it's the
Hemp
new
bombs?
box. New box.
Oh, New Leaf.
New Leaf.
Oh,
The
okay.
new box.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, bottom line was, I said, well, how you doing? He said, I would have never thought that I would be able, because he was bone on bone.
Okay.
And he says, all I was looking to do was just get through. And I said, by the way, I want to thank you, because one of his playing partners' wife came in,
Okay.
who has knee surgery coming up.
Okay.
And he had recommended and said, make sure you just talk to Kevin. Which I'm great with that, because
Absolutely. We
I
love
give
that.
people my personal cell phone
Yep.
number, and
Nice.
we do share a lot of information. And I am just brutally honest with them. I say, you're either going to take it the way we help you understand it needs to be taken, or don't waste your money.
Right?
I said,
Absolutely.
It's not a pharmaceutical. You're not going to get instant gratification
Yes.
as you would with an oxycodone or oxycontin,
Right.
something like that. Curamed, the turmeric products.
Consistency.
Yeah, consistency, and it has to build up in your system.
Right.
Has a residual effect.
Yes.
Augment that with some good CBD topicals.
Yep.
Hyaluronic acid.
Hyaluronic
Because I know
acid.
you take that.
I take that all the time. I mean,
Must.
it has developed flexibility that I thought I would have lost 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's what I thought. Yeah.
those are things that, just simply because you develop a relationship with people, you're fortunate enough that they'll listen to you and try it.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, you know what? If it doesn't work, bring it back.
Right. Yeah,
I said,
absolutely.
Because the history of it shows me that they're not going to bring it back. It's going to work.
Right. It is, absolutely.
But, same thing. Products cost money. We're all going through hard times now with being out of work, our poor restaurant industry and all those service folks, service industry. I think, thank you, Lord, blessed us that we've been able to stay open. But what we do and our police, we need to all tip our hat to our police.
Amen.
There's a few bad apples in the basket, and they've created a terrible, terrible environment for all the good, hardworking people that protect not only your life, but mine, my grandkids, my family. We just need to, come together for them. So.
We just had one of our Chippewa officers in earlier, and we were laughing because it's Leslie's husband.
Oh, yes.
And he was buying some aloe juice to go with his livermetic powder.
Oh.
And he's like, I've been hitting the aloe kind of hard.
He's funny. He is very funny.
He's like, well, I understand, but at least that's not too much of a problem. So just wanted to make mention of something. Liz, thank you so much for tagging Megan. And Megan, this is Health Hut Live with Kelly and Jen, and we have Kevin with us today and the store owners. But go back and take a look at the video that we had in the advertisement. Go ahead and like our Facebook page and go back in that. So much fun. And, that's another thing that I just love around here because it's a very fun place. Mm-hmm. The laughter comes very easily. Mm-hmm. The joy of being together comes very easily. Mm-hmm. And a joyful heart, a cheerful heart is good medicine,
yes,
right?
Absolutely.
But a broken spirit dries up the bones.
I'm
so.
working for a knucklehead will put a smile on your face. And if you look at the promo, I am the knucklehead.
Well, let's see. You've chased me. We've kidnapped you.
Yes.
We've put you in a funny hat. We froze me.
We have done a lot in the last few months.
There's so many things. Yeah, it's fun to go back and look at those things.
And it's really great for the young people that work over at the Java Hut to see the joy we all have at work too. Because
that's for sure.
Young people need to see that the work can be a place.
Oh, yes.
They're working so hard all the time. Oh
my gosh. They're so busy.
I know.
They're so busy. Hey, Java Hut is back open at 6:30. So.
Oh, yeah. That's right. They open back up at 6:30. That's right.
Yeah, and let me convey just a couple more things that I feel that is one of the ways that we have looked at the community, looked at our customers, looked at our men and women in uniform, just to show you if you're retired military, if you're police in uniform, paramedics, ambulance, things like that. Our Java Hut drive-through, do not be afraid to come and let them know that. Retired military, we give a discount, other than our 2 discount days, which are Monday and Tuesday. But these are opportunities that we've been able to find that, hey, it's a Thursday afternoon, and if a police officer just gave someone a ticket that was a total knucklehead and he got reamed out over it, he can come drive through and get a free cup of coffee.
Absolutely.
I mean, he deserves more than that.
Come get some love here at the Hut.
A lot of CBD in it. But I'm just saying, those are things, and, you know, the Lord has blessed us, and we have learned that you can't outgive the Lord. And we want to give back because we have family that's in the law enforcement. And it breaks my heart to see what's going on now in the news. And it can't be your fault or my fault. But when you only get half the story, it's very unfortunate. The good people are getting beat up and abused, like I said, of a few bad apples. So let's pull together for our community, our police, and just try and let them know that you love them.
Absolutely. Well, just a little personal testimony there. A couple of years ago, my husband was deployed in Qatar, and I would have like little care packages sitting around that I would stop at the post office, or plan to stop at the post office after work so I could ship them off. And someone was always stealing them from me and taking them to the post office for me, which was so very sweet and kind, and just throwing packages together. And that's just who the Millers are. So
that's not he deserves.
Nothing. Just couldn't be more thankful to be part of this Health Hut family. It is beyond beautiful what we have here and what we have been blessed with. It is something that is definitely out of the ordinary. Oh, Miss Kelly is getting one of our giveaways out to show. So look at this beautiful Nature's Way backpack. So even if a grown-up wins this, they could take this hunting.
Oh, yeah. So that is a hunting backpack. That's true.
It is blaze orange.
And
it's
if you
super
work on
bright.
the road department, you got a new lunch bucket.
Keep all your cold drinks in there.
Yeah. Just saying.
You're kicking the can energy drinks.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. We showed all the school supplies that are in there, but Sambucus gummies are in there. Like
delicious.
One of the top 10, I think, were they? Yes, they were one of the top 10. So get your immune system ready for school.
So to win this backpack, share your favorite scene from The Wizard of Oz. Even if it's the man behind the curtain. That can be it. But share with us your favorite scene from The Wizard of Oz.
But
and
pay attention. I'm trying to run a business here.
You were the best. It was the best. And your face. Life just doesn't get any better than here at the Health Hut. So keep tagging your friends and make sure that you are when the Tin Man gets his heart.
Oh, that is a special
That's
time.
Darcy Davenport's favorite one.
That
I haven't seen that in so long.
No.
It's like, oh my goodness, that's awesome.
Yes.
That's a great scene, Darcy. Thanks for shouting out that. But so just a couple of housekeeping things. We will not be on next week. We're going to go to a first and third Tuesday. So we'll let you know. We'll keep you posted when we're coming up. The next one, we're going to have a very special guest, an RN who works with Your Pharma, and that is Terry Lemerond, one of the product lines that we have in here
Terry's gonna be here?
hugely.
No, Terry's not going to be here.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Cheryl, his
Cheryl.
educator. And,
Yes.
Again, she's
Who is-
an RN. She's
Oh my goodness,
very
Cheryl is
educated.
fantastic. So
We believe she's going to be talking about thyroid health because our area is just in trouble. I don't know how many
It
customers
is.
come in and are.
and it is about this area. And in some of my reading, it's because so many people have such low vitamin D levels
Mm-hmm.
because our lack of sunshine and all of that, just that whole
That makes
thing, and it
kinds of
all
sense.
goes together. So
Now, you look
that
at it
is
as
a
it's so easy to
big
take
thing.
care of. So
Yes.
it's, it'll be
Yes.
good for people to know.
absolutely,
Mhm.
so that is a great thing.
And for all of you out there, I want y'all to, I don't know what they do, post or
Tag or
Tag
post
or whatever. show some love for Jenn because she makes this happen. And she really, really is Queen of the Hill. So.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh!
she
Well,
is.
I just
Very
don't know.
important here.
I'd be just a very frustrated person if I didn't get to work here.
We're just very thankful you do. That's all I know.
I think I'd explode.
Aw.
I'd be like,
Aw.
So-
Well, we're so happy you live
Yeah,
this close.
well.
We love you.
I love you too. All right, Darcy. Thank you, Darcy. All right, everybody. So keep tagging your friends and share our video and share your scenes. And then in 2 weeks, you will find out who wins. Unless
we do it next
unless
week.
we just do a quick live.
Yes, just to
We
pick.
may just do a super quick live.
Yeah, 'cause I
so
don't wanna take
maybe
any
that's
time
what I
away
need
from
in my life to
Cheryl.
work there. Oh, this is a fun place you would not even believe. All
As
right.
we always say, see you around like a bagel.
Yes, our final behind the scenes, one of his favorite sayings.
See you around like a bagel.
It's
Hasta la vista, baby.
the day's not complete when you don't hear that from Kevin.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. Oh, we have another. Josh Hines. He's given us his favorite. Let's see. When the lion says, "What makes a king out of a slave? Courage."
That's another good.
Courage. He says courage.
You play that one well too, Miller.
I've watched that Wizard of Oz forever.
Yes.
Actually, in my younger days, I think I was one of the flying monkeys.
Well, we're just going to scoot right over that one. Thank you guys so much. All right, everybody.
Yeah.
Take care.
Thanks for tuning in today. And this was lots of fun. Next time, Cheryl from Europharma and lots of good information. So, and who knows what's going to happen next?
I know.
Oh, love you.
All right,
Hasta
bye-bye.
la vista, baby.